Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I. It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades. With the foul mouth, Commodore Urban. Welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate. And we're going back to kind of a little bit of old school style setup. I figured I might as well go old school a little bit with this, you know. Not do the fucking warning intro, but you know if it's a Commodore Urban video, you know it's gonna be fucking cursing and all this other shit, so just be fucking warned and shit. Anyway, this is gonna be another awesome fucking video, guys. Greatly do appreciate y'all fucking tuning in and sticking around. Before I dive into this bitch, I want a big shout out to all of you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. The reason why I fucking do this for all you guys, so yeah. You guys can see I do have some Titanic related memorabilia, including my authentic Titanic coal coin, my awesome one, the 400 scale model, the Titanic by Academy. This is the Premier Edition or Platinum Edition with LED lights. Actually, yeah, Premier Edition with LED. It's the 50th anniversary kit. And of course, I got this bag from when I went to the Titanic Museum Pigeon Forge. It says the legend continues. TitanicTreasure.com. Probably wondering what the hell are we talking about? Well, this is going to be the first of a stint of videos, book review videos I'm doing. I read not one but several books on Titanic. You know, I kind of got into a Titanic kind of mood since being at the Titanic Museum Pigeon Forge was really fucking awesome. If you guys didn't see that video, you guys go check it out. It's called Titanic Road Trip. So anyway, the book I'm going to review to you guys is one that I've heard a lot of praise about, a lot of fucking praise about this book, and it is absolutely fucking awesome. And what is this book we're going to be talking about? Well, the book we're going to be talking about is right here, guys, and it's titled Recreating Titanic and Her Sisters, A Visual History, and it's by Fitch, J. Kent Layton, and Bill Wormstedt. And it says right here, with a foreword by Ken Marshall. And I'm just like, oh, this is fucking awesome. And on the back, it's got a lot of nice shit on here. It says, step back in time and relive the impressive wonder and tragedy of Titanic and her sister ships, Olympic and Britannic. Now, I've heard a lot of great things about this book. And it's a visual history, but what makes this book really fucking unique is the artwork and stuff inside. They're done by people that are fellow, you know, ship buffs, ship geeks, whatever the fuck you want to call us. But they created the artwork inside this book, and it's absolutely just impressive. And it says here, on the night of 14th and 15th of April 1912, Titanic, a brand new, supposedly unsinkable ship, the largest and most luxurious vessel in the world at the time, collided with an iceberg and sank on her maiden voyage. Of the 2,208 people on board, only 712 were saved. The rest perished in the icy-cold waters of the North Atlantic, and the tragedy has fascinated and perplexed the world ever since. This stunning book tells the story of not just the Titanic, but also of its sister ships, Olympic and Britannic. Maritime experts J. Kent Layton, Fitch, and Bill Wormstedt tell the stories of these legendary liners with a compelling narrative alongside original artwork from up-and-coming artists, bringing to life the design, construction, and service of the ships together with the wrecks of the ill-fated Titanic and Britannic. From the cold starry night when Titanic collided with her iceberg to the tragic wartime loss of Britannic and the impressive reliability of the long-lived Olympic, this cinematic and immersive new study captures all the glory and drama of the Olympic-class age and allows readers to visualize Titanic and her sisters like never before. It says it's 40 pounds. But the thing was, when I went to the Titanic Museum, they had this book for sale there. It was almost $60. I'm like, fuck. But you'll see why then once we go inside of the book. Right as soon as you open it up, we're greeted with this amazing up-close image of the ship. And it's basically what it is. It's a historical overview of the Titanic and her sisters. Like, there's this awesome image of Olympic. Right here's contents. Forward by Ken Marshall, introduction, chapter 1. There's only 7 chapters, but this book is very long, and the longest chapter is this one. See? And there's the next chapter in 149, which is about Olympic. Soon as you start, you see the forward by Ken Marshall, which it says here, you know, he's talking about, it's humbling to know that some of them were inspired by my work, which a lot of people were inspired by your work, Mr. Marshall. So as soon as you start looking at it, you see all this awesome artwork, like portraits of the people involved, ships, and all this other stuff. It's just absolutely amazing. Like this woman here, Tatiana Yanchanova, she does these amazing portraits of people involved with the Titanic. And it's a really awesome portrait of Thomas Andrews. But you see all these different pictures, like this Olympic. And some of the shit is amazing. Like this, I thought this was a fucking photograph. It's not. I thought that was a photograph. That's not. And it's just every page I was turning. This is a photograph. This is a neat fucking photograph of Titanic. And there's some parts where you can clearly see all the way through her. That's crazy. That's an awesome picture. That's not. But I mean, you see all these different artists in this book. And yes, they said Titanic did have a 3-bladed propeller, which this talks about. I might do a video on that if you guys are interested. I don't know. Because I was going through this book and just seeing all of the amazing pictures in here. Just all of this amazing artwork and stuff people were doing of the ship. You really just get a sense of, you know, being on board the ship. And just, you get this real sense of the love and the fucking details and attention that people went and put into this stuff. Because I can tell you right now, doing pieces and artwork on, that's a real picture though, but that's a painting. It could be a real picture if it was black and white. Somebody even did a full reproduction of one of her cabins. Now this is fucking awesome. This 3D model this guy built. I'm not even gonna say that guy's name because I'm just gonna fucking butcher it. But this fucking 3D model is absolutely just gold standard. And I can show you. This shit is fucking gold standard. I mean, look at that. That's just like looking at a Marshall painting up close. It's like looking at the front cover of Inside the Titanic. I mean, it's just beautiful. Everything in this book is absolutely just fucking marvelous. Marvelous shit. I'll try to go through it a little bit faster so you guys can see more of it. Fucking window. I got the fans going in here and it's kind of hard to... But... just every page as you keep turning it and stuff. It's amazing. The more you turn and stuff and the more you see. See? It's just like the more and more you flip through this, the more amazing shit you do see. And it's a really detailed story of not just the Titanic, but of her sisters as well, including like the breakup. And you can see there's where the big piece was at when it tore off. That's what it looked like at the time it tore off. And the people that did this stuff, that's another thing that really gets, like, profiles of Olympic during fucking wartime and shit. Wartime pictures of her. Pictures of Britannic. Like, there's Olympic at launch, Titanic during launch, Britannic during launch. Britannic as she was, Britannic as she should have been. This would be an awesome idea for a model, guys. To build a what if. What if Britannic never fucking sank? That's a great idea. I'm thinking about doing that. I would love to build a model of Britannic as she was, but I want to build a model of her. But back to the fucking this shit though. Just the people in this book are so fucking gifted. So talented right here. Finally you get to meet the artist behind the imagery. There's several artists. William Barney, Jan Bolenstein, Michael Brady. I know you, man. I know this guy. He's Ocean Liner Designs on YouTube. Fucking awesome shit. If you see this, Michael, your shit's awesome. I want to buy one of your pictures. He sells them. Several and Lionel Codas. I know these guys work really well. Erlanga. Ala Edin Kermich. Here's Thomas Linsky. I know him too. I've talked to him a few times. He's awesome. Awesome guy. Eugene Nazmi Nanyov. This is the guy that built the full recreation of the stateroom. Alexandra de Arujo Nunes. David Ovaria. Valij Ristovic. Levi Roque. Liam Sharp. Derek Starnes. Christopher Walker. Now he did all the interior pictures in this book. He's fucking amazing. And now the person that did all like the portraits and stuff, I think I might have skipped over them. But there were some awesome portraits in here of like the officers and shit. If I could find them right here. It's all the officers that were ever on the Titanic. Captain Haddock, McElroy, Pittman, Lightoller, Blair, Boxhall, Lowe, and Moody, Weil, Smith, Murdoch, and of course a picture of Blair with the missing binocular keys. Now the person that did those fucking paintings of the individuals involved with the Titanic, which are really, really fucking cool. It's this woman right here, Tatiana Yamshinova. Absolutely amazing shit. But overall, this book is a fucking visual feast for the eyes. You love ships, you love the Titanic, and you love the Olympic class in general. Be prepared to dive into this bitch and be lost in it for hours upon hours. It's well worth it. And I wish I would have had the money to buy a copy of it at the time when I was at the museum. But I'm going to look for one of these motherfuckers secondhand, because as you can see, it is a library book. Sadly. I'm going to buy one of these secondhand if I can find a copy of it to add to my collection. Overall, it's a fucking amazing book. Give it 5 stars and 2 big fucking thumbs up. Amazing book. You guys love the Titanic or, Olympic class in general, get this book. So there you go, guys. That is my review of Recreating Titanic and Her Sisters, A Visual History by Tad Fitch, J. Kent Layton, and Bill Wormstedt. If you have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel, like the shit I fucking do, hit the fucking subscribe button. Hit that damn notification bell. Never miss another video from yours truly ever again. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban saying have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be yourselves. Jesus and the good Lord love you all very much. And until next time, I'll catch you on a warm trade wind where hell anyone knows. Let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. And of course, he is fucked because he's quit the race. He's not even running no more. So instead, it's Kamala Harris. So fuck. You know what? Fuck Harris. She's a bitch. And Trump 2024, baby. Yeah.